with Jeremy. I was talking on set with the rifle range. I was like, yeah, we've got our love language here. We're about to rock this, and we got it. We're about to get a tape. And then, walk back to Video Village. And then I hear, Elegance, hey, Elegance, Elegance. We have an ensemble of great actors, and they all had their hands up. And they were all like, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta tell all of them. We all have to be on the same page. So I go to the 9 actors, and we all get on the same page. I'm like, cool, I got it. Now this scene's about to be fire, right? Go back to the Video Village. They all got their hands up. And I'm like, oh man, 150 people. All of us have to be on the same page in order to get this scene. We spoke, we got some scenes. Seems like you guys liked it, so very happy.
Jeremy, you're incredible lead, but let's talk about the ensemble. Gabrielle Union, Lakeem Woodbine, Raul Castillo, Aubrey Joseph, McCall Lombardi. What was it like on set working together?
Well, first of all, I just want to reiterate, we were in Mississippi in the summer, and it was hot as hell during a pandemic. So honestly, what happened was we became a platoon, a real platoon, because we had to stay in a bubble. There was this kind of, code of you can't see other people but the people you're working with. So we spent so much time together, and especially me and the guys, it was a very unique process because we were all, shaving our heads and learning how to use these rifles properly and going through actual, basic camp. There was no acting about that part. I thought, we could pretend, but nah, they really wanted us to get in there and figure this thing out. So we just, we found each other in that space. And then Gab, working with Gab, I think, that was such a unique and beautiful process for both of us because we knew how heavy and how precious we had to be with these characters, specifically in the scenes that we had together, which is really only 2 because one is a phone call. So when we weren't shooting a take, we were just off to the side, asking each other questions, just trying to dig deeper to find more. There was an active question of how much more can we pull out of these characters and what can we find? Because we ultimately knew there was such a longing between French and his mother, and we had to spend time to find that and articulate that, sometimes without words. So it was, and I also knew that it was very sensitive for Elegance, again, talking about the space we had to make. We had lost his mother while filming or before filming. So anytime we got in that space, we knew that it was sensitive and we wanted to protect that. I feel like ultimately I'm just a protector of Elegance at this point. Ride or die, I mean that. So it was a beautiful experience. I feel so tight with the cast and the crew. That's all I can say about that.
We'd love some reactions from the audience, and by reactions I mean questions that aren't comments, please. Yes, your hand up.